Hey, on Tasty, don't glaze it. Yeah. Look, flex, 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 go. Flex, 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 flex. I'm just tryna run my check. Flex, check, check. Hey, flex, 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 flex. I'm just tryna run my check. Check, check. Woke up, stunning in the mirror, new fit. Been in the filter, wrist talk. Shining when I gesture, whole squad looking like a lecture. Big talk, big walk, big step, phone blowing up, that's a big flex. Mama said chill, I said next. I've been in the gym with the progress. Yeah, drive slow, speakers on 100. Neighbors know my government from the thunder. Stack high, pockets doing lunges. I've been
started, baby. Let's go.
Hells in the lunches. New play. Any shit, more please. Self-made. Damn that. Or charge. Me. If they wanna die, that's they stress. I just hit the mirror like say less. Flex on the old me, yeah. Flex on the low fee. Flex cause they told me nah. Now they wanna roll deep. Flex when I clock it out. Flex in silence. Flex when the lights turn down. Still the same kid from the small town now. Flex. I'm just tryna run my check. I'm just tryna run my check.
Yeah. Wake up. Lace up. Running. Go get the money. 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 Up early, same shirt, new plan. Wallet on die, put it all in my hands. Phone keep buzzing, that's work, not friends. Stack on stack, on break, I been. Mom need rest, dad need pay. Lil' bro talking about getting up the shade. I can't sit still while the bills get made. I'm outside hungry like I ain't been fed in days. Clock in, clock out, still I grind. Side hustle jumping 2 lives, want mine. They talk online, I just tap decline. Receipt in the drawer, every risk I sign. Sweat on my face, keys in the door. Shoes by the bed, then I'm up once more. Dreams on the wall, goals on the floor. If it ain't about cash, what you hitting me for, yeah? Run it up, hey. Hands up. Broke last year, now I'm messing they heads up. Run it up, can't take it from me. Hard on 5 feet, still jumping for the money. Go get the money, go get 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 the money.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, you can be my co-pilot anytime. Hop in this truck, leave the world behind. Windows down, dust kicking up in the rear view. Radio singing about me and you. We'll chase fun, we'll chase the sun down these old back roads till the day is done. Every high time, every good vibe. Wherever you wanna go, darling, as long as I'm there, you can be my co-pilot anytime. We'll chase, yeah, we'll chase. Cold beer and the cooler stars up above your hand in mine. Falling in love, no map needed, just follow the fire in your eyes. We're writing our story under these wide open skies. But when the road gets rough and the rain starts pouring down, we'll pull over, hold on tight, turn this truck around. Ain't no storm we can't weather, no mile too far. 'Cause with you, riding shotgun, baby, you're my lucky star. We'll chase fun, we'll chase the sun down these old
flows like a cold one on a hot day. The bridge adds that hard-filled country depth. Storms is met. Check. All gas, I step. If it ain't about the bag, run me my bread. Run it. Whole team up next. Okay. Came from the edge. Now we only talk bread. Up with the sun. Phone going off. The bed beeps. Turn every maybe to send me the fee. Yeah. Cross that line, get taxed like rent. Every little doubt, that's fuel I spend. Stack so tall, can't fold, can't bend. Name on the door when I walk in. New day, same go chase that win. Whole crew eat when the racks roll in. Laugh real loud when they talk small things. I want houses land. Big time rain. Big time. Clock on the wall say move, don't wait. I'm on go, on green, on great. Prayed on it once, then I went, got paid. Now they chant one line when the track get played like over there. Bring me my bread. Talking that check. All gas, I step. Bring me my bread.
Yeah, buddy. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, guys. And you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that, man. This is your boy, AK Harrison, from whoisak.harrison.com. You can also catch me at the blog spot at bigmoneytrucker.com, man. Shout out to you. Hey, today is Thursday, the day before Friday. It is pay settlement exposing time. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Y'all did see the thumbnail. Make sure that you saw the thumbnail. Because I know you saw the thumbnail. And if you didn't, let's get back to it. Alright? I know you saw the thumbnail. Check me out. We're going to be checking out the driver's settlement. We're going to be breaking it down. We're going to be using ChatGPT, man. We're going to be using AI to get through this thing, man. Shout out to everybody who uses artificial intelligence. You know what I'm saying? As we move forward, we're going to have to use this stuff, man. We're going to have to use it. We're going to have to get familiar with it. And I think it would behoove you to be familiar with these tools that they are releasing to us, because the more complex that the technology gets, they're going to be valuable to you moving forward and how productive you are moving forward, man. We're in a productivity society, and most importantly, productivity for the cheapest rate. Who can do the most for the cheapest rate? Good Lord Almighty. Hey, go ahead, learn this stuff, do more, learn more, be valuable, add some value to yourself. And when your day comes to bid, put in an offer that they can't refuse. Put in an offer that they can't refuse. All right. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Like I said, today is Thursday, and what happens with JB Hunt They send you your pay settlement for the previous week, the day before, or Friday, so you can go over it, check it out, and if you have any kind of disputes in there, you can always reach out to somebody on the driver management team, capacity coordinator, to work through it. But for the most part, they don't miss, and if they do, they have no problem with rectifying the problem, man, rectifying that issue. So let's go ahead, let's check it out, man. I went on and I downloaded my driver settlement. However, you may receive that, whether it's on email, through an app that your company uses. Go ahead and just download that to ChatGPT, and we're going to go ahead and get right into that screen right now. All right. I should have been having some music playing or something, huh? Yeah, I should have been having me some music playing, all right? Let's see if we can get some background music while we up here waiting. All right, that looks good right there. That looks good right there. All right, right there looks good. Hope everything's sized up and looks good right there. Boom. All right, we looking good right there. All right, like I said, I already have my pay settlement already pulled up, downloaded, and I went on and I uploaded to ChatGPT. Or you can use pretty much any software that you want to use. If you want to use ChatGPT, that's a good one. Grok, that's another one. I hear a lot of good things about Gemini. Gemini is a good one. But for this video, we're going to use ChatGPT. Okay. All right. Uploaded my settlement, and it says that this was from the pay period of December 28th through January 3rd. Very first pay settlement of the year. Check date, it will be on the 9th, and it has my name up there, whatever your name's going to be. And it says top line numbers, the headlines, the gross earnings, $4,660.90. Not bad, not good, but not bad. Just kind of real mediocre right there in the middle, very mid. All right, if this was 2010, 2005, this would definitely be mid. That good old popcorn mid too. Deductions though, deductions is where I got my head knocked smooth off, because I have total deductions of $3,180.20. Good God Almighty. Ooh, ooh. Well, that's rough right there, man. That is rough. That's more than half of my check. That's almost 3/4 of my grossing gone. All right. Net pay. So I netted $1,480.70. Like I said, not bad. Not bad. Not good. Just right there in the middle. Popcorn mid. Okay. You weren't paid by the miles this week. This check is a percent of revenue driven. All right. And basically, this is just ChatGPT just adding in this commentary throughout, man. All right. And you can train your AI to respond any way you need it to. Added some prompts, added some different questions, the way that you want it to respond back to you. And this is what is working for me. But ask basic questions, like percent, revenue, where the gross come from, and it, just like this right here. And as I go through my presentation, you'll see that I ask what type of questions and what kind of answers that it gonna give me back. All right, you were paid by the miles this week. It say you weren't paid by the miles this week. This check is percent of revenue, $3,693.48. I got a fuel surcharge of $900, $959.05. Training wages, $4.17, and an escrow, $4.20. 3 loads. I had 3 loads this week. All right, and that's something that I had added to the feature because I needed all my information detailed. You want as much details as you can throughout your settlement. Like every line, every word on that document, it means something to you because it means something to the people who sent it, and you need to know that information. And AI is going to make it as simple as possible to break it down. Where the money went, the real story. All right, fuel. Fuel is my biggest expense. Fuel will always be your biggest expense. I spent $1,386.64 in fuel. Oh my God. Yee. Woo, 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 woo. All right. And you could just average that out for the whole year. Like if I'm at this rate, how much I'm going to spend on fuel? That's well over $52,000 in fuel. Oil and death, $62 this week, and use the scale at $14.75. All of that come to a combined total of $1,463.70. All right, more deductions. Truck cost, that good old SFI truck payment. If you have a lease payment, lease purchase payment, if you have a lease purchase with whoever company, LRM, Lone Mountain, what's another one out there? Select Trucks, Super Ego, Prime Inc. Alright, truck costs right here. So my truck payment is $1,184.81. That comes out every week before I see one dime, before I make one red penny, before I get to pay anything to my kids, to my family. SFI gotta get their cut. All right, So I have insurance, physical damage insurance, $65.35. Bobtail insurance, $8.12. Occupational accident insurance is $27.15. Limited limited liability is $24.65, totaling $1,309. All right, some more deductions. We have more deductions, man. All right, so when you're out here on the road, man, you ain't just driving. You got deductions. I got tablet fees, toll usage fees of $100, load board fee $25, base plates, gotta pay for the plates $50, if the stickers $50, wait station bypass is $3, legal plan $2.98. Got escrows, $100, child support $114, an employer fee of $2. Total deductions will be, drumroll, $3,100, $80.20. $3,180.20 before you get anything. That's what needs to be made. That's the ballpark figure. Basically, every week for me, I gotta see that number right there. $3,000 every week, and it's been like that. Man, listen, every since getting into a lease purchase type deal, a leasing deal, it's been $3,000 every week. That has to be met every week before I see anything. The sooner that I can meet that number, $3,000 in the week, throughout the course of my 7-day week, better for me. If I can see, like, my work week, it starts on a Sunday and it ends on a Saturday. If I can meet that number on Monday or Tuesday, the rest of the week I can work towards actually putting something towards my pocket. Like, the sooner the better. I try to strive to get that number met, that 3,000 met before Wednesday. Because after that I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday midnight is the cutoff. Okay, so I got 3 days to kind of grind it out, 3.5 days to kind of grind it out if I count Wednesday. Okay, but every week on schedule, $3,180.20 will come out whether I like it or not. It says you kept 31.8% of the gross. Standard, that is standard, right? Because you got maintenance, you got your truck, driver, 31%. I'm gonna probably get a little half of that, but it's all good. 68.2 went to operating costs, personal obligations, absolutely. Escrow balance. It says this is not a bad week operationally, but it feels bad because got that truck note, fuel hit the same check, revenue share weeks don't feel like cents per mile weeks, fixed costs don't care if freight is soft, and we're definitely in a soft market. With all of the influx of drivers, we still have a whole bunch of drivers that's added to the capacity, clogging up the lanes. got a lot of drivers out there clogging up the lanes. It is what it is, and you're gonna have to work with it. People aren't buying like they used to, so stores aren't filling up their shelves like they used to. Um, so that's just something that we're working through at the moment. It says the truck made money, the business kept some, the bills ate the rest. It says I didn't get robbed, I got a IC, independent contractor reality check. That's what I got. And then I asked for cost per mile, cent per mile, net per mile. And these are, some of the questions that you can ask if you want to get down to the nitty gritty. If you want to become a better driver, if you want to be a better business person moving forward. Hold on. Total miles ran 2,737 miles. All of this isn't paid miles too. There was a lot of deadhead. This was the week of New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, right? And plus I had a load that went down to Florida, South Florida, so y'all know how that is. I didn't get a chance to get out of South Florida like I could have. Total miles. So my total miles, 2,737, 2737. And my total gross, all the numbers, what the truck made, the revenue, $4,660.90 divided by the miles that I ran. $1.70 per mile. Not bad. Not good. Very mid. Just mid. Like I said, it could have been better. This could have been a better week. Like I said, it came during the holiday, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, going down to South Florida because let me see, I had one load that paid. Matter of fact, we're going to just use ChatGPT to go ahead and talk it through so we can see exactly what was what. Cost per mile, cents per mile. So deductions, I got my deductions. That total amount was $3,180. That's divided by miles driven. All right, my deductions, total deductions, whatever that number is: fuel, truck payment, insurance, whatever else you got coming out of there. If you got some personal expenses coming out of there, all your deductions divided by the miles ran. That number for me, I have an operating cost of $1.16 per mile. So let's just say that on average, if freight pays $2 a mile, basically I'm somewhere at 80 cents I'm bringing in. But let's keep on going. Net per mile, what you actually kept. So I have a net pay divided by the total miles. So net after everything's deducted, after I get my gross, deductions, and then that final number after that divided by miles driven. $1,480.70 divided by 2,737 miles. And that's going to give me a net of 54 cents per mile. Very mid. Just mid, you know what I mean? Just mid. Middle of the pack. Very mid, nothing great. You know, the bottom of the pack is would be like 40 cents. Top of the pile would have been maybe $1 per mile, you know. And then it gives you a nice little glance, make everything clean, right? Gross per mile, $1.70. Cost per mile, $1.60. And this is the leftover right here. BMT reality check. It says the truck was profitable, business is heavy, fixed cost dominated the check. Whenever you consider, and this is going to add into the conversation of a lease driver versus a cash truck driver, okay? How much more harder a lease purchase driver or a lease driver has to work just to make a living versus a driver who has a cash truck. They don't have to work as hard and they can make a good living. Like I said, this came during the week of New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, which basically I had those days off. That's 2 days in the middle of the week, and the truck still grossed, over $4,000. Let's see. I'm gonna ask chat, can it pull up break down each individual trip? So we're going to see if we can get it to break down the miles on each trip. It says total miles. So what it did was give me the revenue for each trip. Okay. So that one load that went down to Miami, that was $19,24.65. Total revenue for that was $2,294.76. It had a fuel surcharge of $405.56. Real good fuel surcharge. This next one, I want to say this one picked up. Let me see that first load. I want to say this one picked up in Georgia, and it went up to North Carolina. $1,155.88. Real good fuel surcharge here with $324.80. Total revenue, 1480.68. And then I finish up the week. I like to finish up my week with a small load on the back end if I can, which I did. This one was $612.95 with a fuel surcharge of $264.14. Total revenue, $877.09. Hey, there you have it. There you have it, man. This week right here coming up, this week coming up, I've been back and forth out of the Midwest. And it's been working out pretty good. It's been working out pretty good. I found a nice lane that I'm going to run for the next few months. I ain't gonna deviate. I'm just kind of stay right here. And see how that works out, and we're going to be going through that as well. But yeah, man, that's the revenue right there, man. That's how we're going to use ChatGPT and AI moving forward, man. If it makes everything so easy, you can break down the math. The software does the work for you. All you have to do is just ask the questions. And if you have any questions on how you